15 trees, one small balcony, and enough fruit to make your neighbors seriously jealous. If you thought you needed acres of land to grow your own peaches, lemons, or even avocados, you're about to find out just how wrong that is. Stick around, because tree number 1 on this list might be the most rewarding container plant you will ever grow. Here's the truth most people never realize. Dwarf fruit trees aren't a compromise. They're actually an upgrade. Growing in containers means faster harvests because the tree puts less energy into growing tall and more into producing fruit. It means easier maintenance since pruning, watering, and pest control all happen at arm's length instead of up a ladder. And it means you can move your entire orchard to chase the sun or bring it indoors before the first frost hits. By the end of this list, you'll know exactly which trees give you the biggest harvest for the smallest footprint. So let's start where every great container garden begins. Number 15, a solid beginner's choice, the dwarf fig tree. Figs are one of the most forgiving fruits you can grow in a pot, and that's exactly why it opens this list. A 12 to 18-inch container is plenty to start. Full sun for at least 6 hours a day will keep production high. Water deeply, but let the soil dry slightly between sessions because fig roots hate sitting in soggy ground. Harvest typically comes twice a year, once in early summer and again in early fall. Here's something wild. Figs aren't technically fruit at all. They're inverted flowers blooming on the inside, which means every bite is actually a flower turned in on itself. Keep that one for your next dinner party, because the surprises only get better from here. This next tree climbs the list because it offers something figs simply can't, that unmistakable stone fruit sweetness. Number 14, the dwarf peach tree. Look for genetic dwarf varieties bred specifically for pots, since they stay under 6 feet while still producing full-sized fruit. Most peaches are self-pollinating, so you don't need a second tree. Feed with a balanced fertilizer in early spring and prune annually to keep airflow strong. Expect your first real harvest within 2 to 3 years, with fruit ripening in mid to late summer. Imagine walking outside on a humid August afternoon and pulling a peach off the branch still warm from the sun. Juice running down before you even get back inside. That's the payoff waiting at the end of this one. But here's where most beginners make a mistake with the next tree. Number 13, the dwarf nectarine. They assume it's basically a peach, so they skip the details, and that's exactly why it edges ahead on this list for anyone who actually reads the fine print. These trees crave excellent drainage, so a high quality potting mix with added perlite is non-negotiable. Rotate the pot occasionally so sunlight reaches all sides evenly, and watch for late frosts, since nectarine blossoms are sensitive. Fruit production ramps up significantly by year 3, often delivering dozens of nectarines from one small tree. Here's a fact that surprises almost everyone. Nectarines and peaches are genetically almost identical, separated by a single recessive gene controlling that fuzzy skin. You could plant both side by side and never guess how close they really are. Number 12 moves up the ranking because it beats every tree so far on one thing: speed to harvest. The dwarf apricot tree ripens earlier than most stone fruits, often giving you fruit before your neighbors even see blossoms on theirs. Keep the container in a warm, sheltered spot and water consistently during fruit development to avoid splitting. These trees are shockingly productive for their size, sometimes yielding 50 or more apricots even in their early years. Picture stepping onto your balcony on a warm June morning. Picking sun-ripened apricots before breakfast, still cool from the night air. That's an experience the later ripening trees on this list simply can't give you first. Sliding into number 11, the dwarf apple tree. It earns its spot because nothing so far matches its sheer reliability year after year. Choosing the right rootstock is everything here, since it determines the final size and how quickly you'll see fruit. Most apple varieties need a pollination partner, so consider a second dwarf tree or a nearby flowering crabapple. Feed in spring, prune in late winter, and thin young fruit clusters to boost the size of what remains. Many dwarf apples produce their first real crop within 2 years. Interestingly, apple trees grown from seed rarely resemble the parent tree, which is exactly why grafting onto dwarf rootstock became essential in the first place. Number 10 is where production really starts to feel serious. The dwarf pear tree. Look for disease-resistant varieties, since pears can be prone to certain fungal issues in humid climates. A rich, well-draining soil mix keeps roots healthy, and consistent watering prevents stress during the growing season. Harvest typically lands in late summer to early fall. Many varieties actually taste best when picked slightly underripe, then left to finish indoors, filling your kitchen with that unmistakable pear smell for days. That's 10 trees down. And from here on, the numbers on your harvest basket only get bigger. Quick question before we continue. Which of these trees would you plant first? Drop your answer in the comments because I'm genuinely curious how many of you are Team Citrus versus Team Stone Fruit. Now let's get into the real heavy hitters. Number 9, the dwarf plum tree. It outranks the pear for one simple reason: sheer volume. Plums thrive with regular watering and full sun, and many self-fertile varieties exist for those wanting a single tree solution. These trees flower early, so protecting blossoms from late frost dramatically improves your final yield. Harvest season usually falls in mid to late summer, often producing incredibly heavy branches loaded with fruit. One remarkable fact: a single mature dwarf plum tree can produce well over 100 fruits once fully established, more than enough to give away, preserve, and still eat fresh all summer. At number 8, the dwarf cherry tree. It brings something none of the previous trees can match: an entire season of unforgettable spring blossoms before the fruit even arrives. Sweet cherries typically need a pollination partner, while sour cherry varieties are usually self-fertile, making them ideal for solo container growing. Keep soil consistently moist but never waterlogged, and net your tree once fruit appears, because birds love cherries just as much as you will. Harvest arrives in early summer, and dwarf varieties can still produce impressive quantities despite their compact size. Now let's move into the citrus section of this list, because the energy is about to shift completely. Number 7, the dwarf lemon tree. It beats every fruit tree so far on one major point: it doesn't wait for a single season. These trees can live indoors near a sunny window or outdoors in warmer months, making them incredibly versatile. Feed regularly with citrus-specific fertilizer and watch for consistent flowering, since lemon trees often bloom and fruit at the same time. Unlike stone fruits, lemons can produce nearly year-round in the right conditions. Citrus blossoms actually release one of the most fragrant scents in the plant world, filling entire rooms with sweetness the moment they open. Number 6, the dwarf lime tree. It edges just above the lemon for one reason. Almost nothing kills flavor in a kitchen quite like fresh key lime. These trees love heat, so a sunny patio spot is ideal during warmer months. Water when the top inch of soil feels dry, and fertilize monthly during active growth periods. Harvest typically continues for several months once fruiting begins. Here's a fun detail. Key limes are actually more cold sensitive than most citrus, making container growing essential, not optional, in cooler climates. At number 5, we're entering serious territory now, the dwarf orange tree. It ranks above the lime because of sheer visual and fragrant impact, bright fruit, and unbelievably perfumed blossoms, filling your entire outdoor space. Calamondar and dwarf navel varieties are especially popular for pots due to their manageable size. Rotate your tree periodically for even sun exposure and maintain consistent watering through the growing season. With proper care, a mature dwarf orange tree can produce dozens of oranges annually, turning a single balcony corner into something that feels like a Mediterranean grove. Number 4, and things are about to get seriously impressive. The dwarf pomegranate tree, one of the single most productive fruits you can grow in a pot. These trees are remarkably drought tolerant once established, forgiving even if you forget to water occasionally. Full sun encourages heavier flowering, which directly translates into more fruit later in the season. Harvest generally arrives in fall, with fruit taking several months to fully ripen after the summer blossoms fade. Surprisingly, pomegranates have been cultivated for over 4,000 years, one of humanity's oldest fruit crops, and now you can grow one on your own patio. Number 3, and this is where things stop feeling like a hobby and start feeling like a genuine mini orchard, the dwarf mulberry tree. It beats the pomegranate on raw output alone, growing incredibly fast and producing fruit in almost overwhelming quantities. These trees require minimal maintenance beyond regular watering and occasional pruning to control size. Harvest season typically arrives in late spring to early summer, often producing so much fruit that netting becomes necessary just to get your share before the birds do. Few trees on this entire list offer this much yield for this little effort, which is exactly why it climbs so close to the top. Number 2, we're firmly in legendary territory now, the dwarf olive tree. It outranks the mulberry for a reason no other tree on this list can claim. Longevity measured not in years, but in generations. These trees thrive in Mediterranean-style conditions, excellent drainage and plenty of direct sun. Olive trees are remarkably long, lived even in containers, often thriving for decades with proper care. Fruiting increases significantly once the tree matures past its first few years. Fascinatingly, some olive trees in cultivation are documented to be over 1,000 years old, proving just how resilient this species truly is. Yours could still be producing fruit for your grandchildren. And finally, number 1, the undisputed king of container fruit trees, the dwarf avocado tree. Varieties like Little Cato are specifically bred for pots, staying compact while still producing full-sized avocados. Most avocado trees benefit from a second tree for improved pollination, though some self-fertile options exist. Consistent watering and excellent drainage are absolutely critical, since avocado roots are sensitive to both drought and waterlogging. Patience is essential here. It can take 3 to 4 years before your first harvest, but imagine slicing open a homegrown avocado. creamy, perfect, from a tree you nurtured through every one of those years. That payoff is exactly why it earns the top spot on this entire list. And there you have it, 15 incredible dwarf fruit trees that prove you don't need a farm to grow your own food. You just need a pot, some sunlight, and a little patience. From the fig that opened this list to the avocado that closed it, each tree earned its place by offering something the others couldn't: speed, flavor, fragrance, or sheer output. My advice: don't try to grow all 15 at once. Pick one or two that fit your climate and your space, and let them become the foundation of your container garden. A year from now, you could still be buying fruit from the grocery store, or you could be walking onto your own balcony, reaching into the branches and harvesting fruit you grew yourself. The choice starts with a single pot. Let me know in the comments which tree you're starting with. And if you enjoyed this countdown, subscribe for more gardening content like this. Now go grab that pot, because your first harvest is closer than you think.